Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I'm going to do a quick, just get ready with me, no certain look, I don't know what I'm even going to call it. Thick winged liner is probably what in my mind I think of when I do this. It's in a cool toned eyeshadow, and I've got my mess right here. I don't want to put my arm in lash glue. But anyway, so, and I'm gonna do a quick outfit of the day and then I'll do my accessories. I'll be right back. Okay, so today I have on a Diane von Furstenberg wrap dress. You guys probably remember it. I bought it, I think not last summer, but the summer before, or maybe before that. I'm not sure, a couple years ago. And I love it. I love the colors and everything. And then, okay, and then the shoes I have on it are just my Prada slingbacks. I thought about wearing my new Coach shoes, but I didn't know if it would be too much with the studs. Probably not, but these are kind of like my go-tos. Just some good, any neutral pumps would look really good with this. And then for accessories, I just have on these are the polished gold favorite hoops, and nail polish is Strawberry Margarita. This is that new necklace that I showed you the other day, the one from Oliver. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll have it down below. I love it. I haven't even taken it off. So since it's gold, I can shower with it and wear it to the beach and all that stuff. My normal watch that my dad gave me. And I was going to do two things here that I forgot to do in the tutorial. And looks like I've already taken... Looks like I've already taken my mascara back, but I was going to add a little bit. Let me go get it real quick. Okay, I was going to add just a little bit of mascara to my false lashes. I was waiting for them to dry in the video and then forgot. But all I do usually is just touch the very ends right here. And is that John? John has gone to Walmart. I was wondering if that was him coming back. So you can see that just adds so much more to it and lifts your eyes, because my eyes really, they're so round and they just go down. And that's one thing, you have to adjust your wing, your eyeshadow, your everything to your eye shape. If I do a wing this long, it's not even going to show because I have that bone that I have to kind of come up and over that. So that makes it kind of tough. Okay, then I was going to show you, I use this all the time. It's got hairspray and stuff from being out, but it's the Bobbi Brown Mod. And anytime I want to add like a little more dimension to a lip color, I just put this in the center. And it gives it that extra fullness. And let's see, let me blot this and then. Yeah, sometimes I like to blot it and then it's kind of like a worn in look. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hear John coming in. So, I will see you real soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so what I'm using today is what I've been loving so much lately, and that is the Shiseido BB Sport in medium. And you can see that it's a little light for me, but it cancels out the redness. It evens my skin tone. The dark was way too dark and too orangey. So I try to just put, you know, a thin layer. The Beauty Blender is damp. And then sometimes I do this, I really didn't need to, just go back over, you know, this is if you want just really, really good coverage. I'm using the Bare Minerals Blemish Remedy powder foundation today. One of you had asked me about it, so I thought I would use it. It's the Clearly Silk. And it's not as pretty as the Laura Mercier. I tried and tried to make it work, and the whole time I just didn't care for it. But I wanted to just do something different, and I know some of you like this better. So that's the Sephora 55 airbrush, and as you can see, I'm not pushing down real hard. I'm kind of just buffing over the skin, and because this BB cream dries so well, it's real nice to use with the you know, loose mineral powder. But I much prefer the Laura Mercier in Rich Vanilla and then Classic Beige. So here I'm just making sure I get all over my eyes and under my eyes and all that kind of good stuff. And around my mouth. And the reason I make those faces is just so I get in every little nook and cranny of my face. And then that is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW25. And I'm just trying to, you know, give my face some dimension. And somehow my settings got changed on my camera. Sometimes that happens when I'm carrying it and stuff. I accidentally push a button and it looks like it got set where it was focusing. It picked the lamp behind me at this one part, but it didn't do that anymore. So I'm using that same Beauty Blender just to blend in that concealer, and you can see here I'm trying to I'm trying to salvage this foundation that I don't really like that much. So I'm trying to give it some dimension and blend it in real well. Okay, this is the Chanel angled brush that I love so much, and then this is the Becca, the new bronzer, and I'll put the name of it down below. I can't remember. It's Bondi something, I think. And so I'm just bronzing around the perimeter of my face and my cheekbones, and then I think I end up going across my nose a little bit, down my throat. And you'll see that I had already done like the body bronzer with that Hawaiian glow from Laura Geller, and I just do not like it anywhere near as much as the Tahitian glow. So, okay, here I'm using the Laura Geller Pink Grapefruit Blush, and it was much more pigmented than I thought it would be. So like right now I'm thinking, oh no, I just didn't think it looked good with that foundation because that foundation is light. So I'm going back in with that mineral powder brush, and I'm trying to soften it and blend it in some. And in real life, I probably would have taken all of this off and started over, but I was just thinking, well, you know, maybe it doesn't look that bad, you know, maybe it's the lighting. But okay, so here I'm taking the angled Sigma brush from that bunny collection and just putting some Maybelline gel liner in black. I'm just making a, you know, just a sloppy line across my lashes. And what I'm going to do today is just kind of smudge that out. It's just a good way to do a really thick winged liner without it being so dramatic. It just gives it a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more contrast. It gives you that blended look on the top. So now I'm using a Sigma smudger brush just to smudge it out. And I don't have any lid primer on. I've just gone over my lids with the, you know, the face products I was using, the powder and the Shiseido. And I'm just kind of taking that and evening it out and just kind of winging it up a little bit. I mean, it's just to kind of map out where my eyeliner is going to go. And you could do this with a Q-tip, but I have found that if I, you know, want to take the time, this ends up being better because it doesn't remove it. And then I do like this with the Q-tip. I kind of, you know, clean up the shape and blend the edges and try to get them to match. Okay, now I'm using the Lancome Art Liner, and I'm just going to make sure that I have a solid black line right at the lashes. Not as big as that whole smudged part, but just right at the lashes. And then I like to start at the bottom and flick up and out, and then come back in to my wing, and then fill in that triangle. But come from the corner and kind of flick up. For the shape of my eyes, that just works. And I like that when you come from the bottom and you flick up, it kind of gives you a good, yeah, I think I realized you were too far out. It gives you a good, so if you watch this and you kind of flick it and lift it up, it gives you a nice gradual line, a good point. It's not too thick at the edges. And then I come back in, and then now I'm going to just make sure that the black is down by the lash line. And then fill that in. And then I think I realized that one was a little bit longer. Finish it now. I think I realized that one was a little bit longer, so I went ahead and made the other one match it. And I knew I was going to be wearing lashes. So, and I keep switching my mirror from the magnified to the regular because it looks different in each. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. And my brows have really been filling in, and I'll tell you about that later, but so they're not that hard to do. I'm just basically shaping them. And this is the Wayne Goss brush, and I like this brush when I am, you know, just basically, you know, what am I trying to say? Defining them, defining the top, and just filling it in just a little bit. There's just something about it, just glides along the curve of your brow bone, and it just gives you a nice pretty line. But if you're someone who really likes to do like little small motions and stuff, then this probably isn't for you. But I like it like now when my brows are curved and full. You purring, Chanel? Okay, and it looks like I'm going back in just to define the center of them. And I'm using the Anastasia medium brown, I won't keep wanting to say lash, but brow powder, the lightest side. And then this is the other brow brush that comes with that, Wayne Goss. Okay, now I think I'm going to, oh yeah, okay, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows in Blonde. And so I'm just using this as a final step to put them in place, and it gives them a little bit more dimension. I really like that. And then this is just a blender, like a dome blender brush from Sigma. And that shadow is one of my favorites when I want to just have a taupey crease color, and that's it. It is the Bobbi Brown Taupe, and it's just a really pretty eyeshadow. It's just the perfect color for that 60s. It's like Wedge, but darker maybe, with a little bit more pigment. And it just blends out so nice. And the reason I waited until, you know, after I had done my wings is because I like to come from that winged liner in. And then this is the Lash Blast from CoverGirl. And I'm just going to give myself a good double coating of mascara. And my inside lashes have been growing in a little bit longer, so now I really try to focus on those so that I've been trimming my false lashes so they don't have to go in that far, because that's, you know, that's always where they want to lift. But if I can get my real lashes to show up there, then I trim my false lashes not to go in that far. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just getting the mascara down to the roots of the lashes and those inside lashes. Over and over. But you could go without. You could just go with this look without the false lashes. Okay, and then this is how I put the glue on. I put the glue on the paper towel, and then I dip there's Bubba in the background. Then I dip the Q-tip and put just a thin line of glue. And then these are the Red Cherry 43s. And I love these. And what I do is I trim one little section off the inside and one little section off the outside, and that fits my eye perfectly. So I put the inside down, and then I put the outside down, and then I try to just squeeze them together. And do that on the other side, and these are brand new ones. I just got them from Amazon yesterday. And so I'm just making sure that they're down. And then usually what I do is just take my finger and press, and I can feel that if they are touching my lash line. Yeah, there you go. And my nail polish is OPI Strawberry Margarita. Okay, and then sometimes I'm impatient and I take that Q-tip and run along the top and remove the excess glue. It would dry and disappear, but I wanted to get rid of it. And then that also kind of glues your lashes in place even more. Okay, now I think I'm going to do lips, and I wanted to use the Estee Lauder Rose, and then I looked at it and it wasn't sharp enough, so I went and sharpened it. And so this is it, and you can see how it looks very similar to the Lancome Ideal, but in just a rosier, you know, nude brown tone. It goes with so many things. So I put that on, and then my friend Denise sent me an exciting new beautiful Gucci lipstick, and the color is Peach Blossom, and it is gorgeous. Another one for Tammy. Just a gorgeous peach with a good, just shimmery sheen to it. Beautiful. And it would look good with Bronzelle. It would look good with the Bobbi Brown Nude. It would look good with Ideal. It, you know, has more color with this rose. And, okay, now I'm using my Maybelline Dream Lumi in Radiant. I'm still trying to, in my mind, I'm thinking I don't like the way this foundation looks. It's just too light, and it's just not warm enough for me. But I keep trying to make it work. But some of you might like it. Some of you might like the lighter look. And so I blend it in with my finger, and then I kind of go over with the Beauty Blender, and that dries real nice. Okay, and now I'm taking, I believe this is the Wayne Goss airbrush, and the Tarte Amazonian Clay, I believe it's called Smooth Operator Powder, and I really like it. It's a good setting powder. It's very, very, very light. And that is it. I'm trying to pull my curls apart. I curled them too tight. And I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.